Let's turn now to Hartsfield-Jackson International Airport. We're taking a live look there on the tarmac where changes are in store for passengers. After nearly 2 decades of delays, a real ID is now required for air travel, something that we've been telling you time and time again here on the program. Starting today, travelers need a real ID or an approved alternative to get through security. 11 Alive's Ariana Maniz has more on what this means for travelers headed to the airport.
Today is the day TSA will officially begin enforcing the Real ID law. What that means, you want to check your driver's license or your state ID card to see if you have a black or gold star at the upper right-hand corner of your driver's license or state ID, or expect to go through extra security at the TSA checkpoint.
Real ID, let's go.
The Real ID law was first passed in 2005 by Congress amid improving security for domestic travel. Today, the TSA began enforcing it nationwide at all airports. According to the agency, about 81% of Americans are already compliant, and nearly 90% of Georgia drivers or state ID holders already have a real ID. For those who aren't, passports, military IDs, or global entry cards are still accepted. Here at Atlanta's airport, the TSA Federal Security Director says if you show up without a real ID, you will not be turned away, but you will have to go through extra security.
A critical layer of aviation security is knowing that you are who you say you are. And that Real ID is a critical component to that. Just know that you may undergo some additional screening protocol, and so allow some additional time for that. But there's plenty of airport employees here to help you.
If you don't have a real ID, you will be given this red sheet stating you're not compliant with the new law. But here in Georgia, the state's DMV has been issuing real IDs since 2012. We spoke to a few travelers who told us that they upgraded their driver's license way before today's deadline.
You know, I just didn't want to be caught without it and have any type of challenges once I came to the airport. So as soon as I heard about it, I got it immediately.
TSA officials here at the Atlanta airport, they tell us that many out-of-state drivers and ID holders, they're still catching up to this new law. Around some time this morning, around 11 a.m., they tell us that around 100 people have come through TSA without a real ID. You still have time to apply. You can go to your local ID to get a real ID. But once again, today is the day that they are enforcing the Real ID. So you need to have that in order to travel without any issues through all domestic airports. Reporting from Atlanta's airport, I'm Ariana Maniz for 11 Alive.
Important information to spread around. Tell your friends, tell your family. If you have questions about how to get Real ID ready, just text Real ID to 404-885-7600. We will send you a link to everything you need to know.